Now, Central Valley Today.
Welcome back. The Clovis Leadership Summit is back for another year, and this time it's bigger and tastier than ever, combining the Leadership Summit and the Business, Food, and Wine Expo together for one epic business event. So joining us now is Priscilla Montel, Operations Director from the Clovis Chamber of Commerce. This is a big deal because we've got business, we've got food, but food is business.
Yes.
So this year, what can attendees expect at the Leadership Summit?
So the event is Thursday, June 22nd, and it is at the Clovis Veterans Memorial District.
Okay.
We've got our 3 speakers during our speaker session. And that's going to go on from 2 to 5. Great speakers. Our leadership summit this year is really featuring women in business, but it is for both men and women.
Yes.
And then at 5 o'clock we move over to the ballroom where the Business, Food, and Wine Expo will take place until 7.
That is a great way to combine these two things. So your keynote speaker this year, who's the keynote speaker? What's she talking about?
So we've got 2 guest speakers.
Okay.
We have DA Lisa Smith-Camp is going to be with us, and then KC24's very own Stephanie Barugian.
Stephanie will be there.
Yes, and then we have Cynthia Johnson as our keynote speaker. She is an entrepreneur and marketing expert and author, and really going to talk to us about personal branding and why it's so important.
So for people out there who maybe are thinking, do I want to come to the Leadership Summit? Is it for me? They will learn about personal branding. Why is that so important for a business?
You know, it's a topic that isn't really discussed much, it's really one of those things where we are in a world where you're no longer a resume on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's really what you put out, whether it's in person, at an event, on social media, and how to market yourself is going to be important as a leader in whatever role you have. So whether you are the owner of a company, a CEO, or if you are just starting out or working your way up the ladder, how you perceive yourself, how others perceive you, it's all so important. And it's everything from the personal aspect of it to the business portion of marketing.
Yes, we used to think, you know, only people in the public eye could have a personal brand, but now everybody has the ability to be on the platform, so everybody can have a brand. And I think, you know, it sounds scary, but it's also an opportunity to show people, you know, what's unique about you or what's funny or quirky about you, and it just makes people want to do business with you.
Well, you do, and you want people to know who you are, what you are, what you're about. And I just actually finished her book, Platform, which is an amazing book, but it talks a lot about how sometimes it's what you say and sometimes it's what you're not even saying that can really affect your brand. And so it has a lot of insight. It's something that I think people really need to gain knowledge about. Think about how many people do you meet that you are like, oh, you pull them up on LinkedIn or you pull them up on social media, you know, and so those things are really important. She's going to kind of break it down for us and kind of talk to us about how to go about branding yourself for your own personal stuff, like your own personal business, and how it kind of ends up in the workforce, really kind of making waves for you.
Okay, so some great information there, but what I'm always most interested in, the food and the wine. So who's going to be at the Business, Food, and Wine Expo?
Some of our great restaurants. 13 Prime is going to pour for us.
Delicious.
We've got Cool Hand Luke's. We've got bakeries. We have a new bakery that's pretty new to the area. It's a gluten-free bakery. Yes, and they're going to be out sampling their food as well. So we've got breweries like Summer Fox and Crow and Wolf, and so many businesses out there just really trying to make a connection with our community and let people know where they are.
And that's so good for businesses who do deal in the food space, because a lot of people don't think of them, you know, themselves as business owners, but they really are. So that's great for these up and coming businesses and these breweries to connect with like-minded people who are in the business world.
Right, and you know, I think it's a great way for our community to really kind of understand that you know, make a connection with someone. Make a connection with whether it's a realtor in the area, or a restaurant, or a winery. We've got Crew Winery that's going to be out there doing some sampling as well. And so tickets are still available.
That was going to be my next question. How do we get tickets? How do we register? How do we make sure that we're there?
Go to clovischamber.com. You can still buy tickets to the full summit, which will get you into the speaker session. And then we also sell tickets just to the expo. So if you can't get out of work and you want to come from 5 to 7, grab a coworker or a neighbor and come on in.
Or a future business partner.
Yes.
All right, sounds like a great night. Great for Clovis, great for our business leaders out there. Priscilla, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you
we appreciate
for having
it.
us.
Still to come here, Father's Day is right around the corner, and we're giving you gift ideas that any dad would love. That's next.